Speaker, upon hearing the outrage of Canadians, Conservatives have introduced a motion today calling on the Liberal government to put 8-year-old Tory Stafford's killer, Terry Lynn McClintic, back behind bars. Yesterday, the Ontario legislature, including Liberal and NDP MPPs, passed a motion calling on the Prime Minister to put McClintic back where she deserves to be. Will the Public Safety Minister and the Prime Minister also hear the calls of outraged Canadians, support our motion, and reverse this disgraceful transfer?
Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, we are examining all of the facts and all of the policies and processes involved. It is important to note that the Lodge is both a medium and a minimum security facility. It has not had an escape in at least 10 years. All women's institutions are multiple levels of security, not just one. Grand Valley, for example, has all three. They all provide mother-child programs. There has never been a negative incident. They all handle a range of offenders, including the most serious. Indeed, under the Conservative government for 10 years, dozens of murderers were assigned to Healing Lodge.
The Honourable Member for Parry Sound Muskoka.
That's not good enough, Mr. Speaker. And indeed, this week, Police Chief Bill Renton, who oversaw the massive OPP manhunt for Tory Stafford's murderers, publicly denounced the transfer of her killer, Terry Lynn McClintic, to a Healing Lodge, and Chief Renton said he was echoing the concerns of Canadians who are outraged by the Liberals' inaction to put Tory's killer back behind bars. Will the Liberals finally do the right thing and support our Conservative motion and immediately put McClintic back where she belongs?
Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, a few days ago, the former lawyer for Stephen Harper, Benjamin Perrin, said this. He said, quote, "I'm concerned with politicians being the ones who decide how any particular individual offender is treated." That's a quote, Mr. Speaker. That was the same concern that was expressed by the Department of Justice. It's also the same concern expressed by the former Conservative member, the member for Bellechasse-Lechemin-Lévis, who was the Minister of Public Safety, Mr. Speaker. That is why we are conducting the review, to get all of the facts and all of the processes.